Hello, my students. Please open your pupils box with me, page 82. I will make a revision for Unit 8. The Incas. The Incas. The Incas are people who live in Peru, South America. This lesson is a story with so many characters. Poma is a messenger. Poma is a messenger who carries messages. Poma is a messenger who carries messages. The old teacher. And the other character is Orko. Orko the prince. Okay, so we have three characters here. Poma is a messenger, the old teacher, and Prince Orko. The prince is called Orko. Okay. Poma was sleeping, and the teacher whispered and woke him up. The teacher woke him up and told him to go in a hurry to wear his tunic. Poma got up and put on his tunic. The others were sleeping. They chose Poma as a messenger because he was the fastest and he was the bravest of all. Although he wasn't 17. Although he wasn't 17 and he was the youngest. So they chose Poma as a messenger because he was so fast and he was young. He was the bravest man in the castle. Poma followed the old man. Poma followed the old man through the narrow doorway along the short passage and went until this is Poma the messenger. Went in a passage and entered a large room with lamps burning brightly. He saw two men. These the two men who he thought that they were very rich. Poma entered a very big hall and saw a table in the middle of the room with gold chair next to it with silver cups. The table has some empty chairs around. He saw Prince Orko. Prince Orko is a tall man, appeared from the shadows. He wore a heavy cloak over his tunic. Bands of gold circled his head and his arms, a collar of gold and real jewels. All of that he was wearing. The prince looked carefully at Poma for a moment. He gave him a message. It was orally message. He asked him to repeat the message. He asked him to repeat the message and asked him not to fail. Poma went again and went to the city. He was repeating, I mustn't fail, I mustn't fail. Okay, now please open your pupils box with me, page 84. These are the most important words in the unit. Cloak is a piece of clothing you wear around your shoulders. Hall is a very large room. Tunic is a loose piece of clothing like a long t-shirt. A courtyard is an open space with buildings all around it. Shadow is the dark shape when something is blocking the light. These are very important for the students to learn them by their heart. Now, using anybody, somebody, and nobody for this lesson, we will open our workbook soon. This lesson is about giving directions and asking for directions. We'll talk about that in workbook soon. Now, these words are cloak, shield, tunic, helmet, headdress, spear, tunic, sword. These pictures are matched with these words according to their meanings. Phonics. A-I-R is pronounced as A-R-E. Chair, rare. The same pronunciation. Open your workbooks, please. Page 72. Here are some sentences. They are about the story. They rearrange the story in the lesson message for the Inca King. Here is the correct arrangement for the story. Now let's go to words and meanings. I told my students that the words on a pupil's box here are important, which are on page 84. From 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 are important to study by heart, in addition to these words 1 and 5. In addition to 1 and 5. 1 whisper is to speak quietly. Fail is not pass. And these words just mention them. Max was late and he packed his school bag in a rush, hurriedly. I didn't hear you. Could you say it again, please? We will leave at the moment when the sun comes up. Now, in this question, we have words that written and spelled wrong. We will write the correct spelling. Messenger, this is the correct spelling. Sword, throne, whisper, suddenly, palace, narrow, piquant. These are the correct words. Here, things we wear as headdress, helmet, cloak, tunic, glasses, mask. Things we carry: spear, shield, umbrella, flag, sword, suitcase. This exercise is important. Okay, now when to use everybody and nobody. This question, we answer it according to these pictures. After looking to this picture, we note that everyone is smiling. Everybody is smiling. 1 is smiling, 2 is smiling, 3 and 4. All of them are smiling. Everybody, which means let's look at the meaning. Okay, next. Nobody was talking in this picture. All of them are closing their mouths. I can't see teeth. Okay, nobody was talking. Next. There was nobody on the bus. Nobody means according to the picture. Nobody. Everybody was sleeping. Look here. Everybody was sleeping. Look at the picture. 1 and 2 were sleeping. Everybody. Nobody was in the water. Look, nobody was in the water. It's empty. Nobody. Everybody was, everybody were enjoying the ice cream. Everybody enjoyed the ice cream with everybody. Everybody enjoyed the ice cream with everybody. Now look here. What's that noise? That's in the kitchen. Someone in the kitchen. What's that noise? Someone in the kitchen. They are all laughing. All. The word all is the key to the answer. All is the key to the answer, everyone. I haven't got a pen. Can anyone give me one? Now I haven't got can. Now where is the key to the answer here? The key here is the question mark. The question mark is the key to anyone, because we use anyone with a question mark, with a question as a question mark, and with not. We use anyone with a question mark and with not. Next, the classroom is empty. Now, what is the key to our answer? The word empty. The word empty. What does the word empty mean? The word empty means nothing in. Nothing in. Empty means nothing in. Empty is the key to the answer, no one. The people are silent. Silent is the key to our answer, nobody. Nobody. Silent is the key to the answer. Now, in these sentences, we can find keys to our answers. When I read this sentence, I match the word silent with the word nobody is talking, okay? Next. The house is dark. There isn't. Now, what is the key to our answer? Not. Not is the key to the answer with anybody. So, I use anybody with. When I see a question mark, okay? And when I see the word not. Okay? Not and a question mark. The question mark must be after the blank space, not before. Here is the question mark is before the blank space. For that, I don't care about it. I care about the question mark which comes after the blank space, as in this example. Here is the question mark, here is the blank space. The question mark is after the blank space. Okay, let's continue. Loves ice cream. Everybody loves ice cream. Anybody is for questions and for not. Here we don't have nor question, neither not. The gold ring is in this room. Somebody is hiding it. Now, giving directions and asking for directions. Okay. In this picture, you are here. The most important words in this lesson are to turn left. Let's see. To turn left. This one is a sign for turning left. Okay. Turn right. This is the sign for turning right. Okay. And go straight on. This is the sign for going straight on. I'll try to draw the sign. Here is the sign for going straight on. Okay, let's take the next. Where is the school? Here is the school. Turn right at the crossroad. To turn right at the crossroad. Look here. Turn right. Here you are. And to turn right, as you see. Where is the museum? Go straight. When you want to go to the museum, go straight. Okay. How to go straight? In this arrow I show you to how to go to the museum is to go straight. Okay. Next. Where is the park? Where is the park? Here is the park. Here you are, and here is the park, as you see. Okay. On the next picture. Where is the supermarket? Go straight on. Where is the sports shop? The sports club. Here is the sports club. Let's go. I will make a grouping. I have a group already. I will go to the sports shop. Here I am. You can see the arrow very well. Next, control. Now I will go to the hospital, I think. How to go to the hospital? Turn right. Okay. Here is the hospital, and I will turn out. When you turn right, you can find the hospital. Now, how to ask in a correct way, in a polite way. To ask in a polite way, you must use excuse me. You must use the word excuse me for asking for information, for asking for direction, and so on. Can you tell me the way to the museum? Of course, are you lost? The museum is easy to find, and this is a way to the conversation. Don't forget that the word excuse me for asking for something. The next question. Fair, hair, chair, pair. Pair, I use it when I mean two things. Look here, these are pair of squares. These are pair of squares. Okay, pair, I mean two. Pair means two. Share, bear, glare, rare, care. Let's take the sentences. You should share your games with friends. The socks are the same. They are pair. As I told you, I mean two. I use the word pair for socks, for trousers, for sunglasses, for glasses, for all the words that contain two things. So pair means two. Pair means two. There are no trees or grass here. The ground is bare. Look here. This if I imagine that this is a land. Look, this land doesn't have trees at all. It is bare. This land doesn't have any tree. It is bare. The sun has a very strong glare. The sun has very strong glare. You can have half of my cake. That's fair. Look at this circle. In this circle, I will make a fair when I cut it two halves between me and my sister. The birds flew through the air. My sister has long hair. You must always take care. Okay. What's that noise? There is somebody in the kitchen. The children were quiet. Nobody. Quiet is the key word to the answer. Quiet. The answer is nobody. Can anyone? The answer here is anyone, because of the key word. The key to my answer is the question mark. The clowns were very funny. No one was laughing. No. Very funny is a key word for the answer, everyone. Jack heard loud voices, but he didn't see. He didn't. Not is the key to our answer. Not is the key to the answer, anybody. Turn right, turn left, go straight on. For telling the way and the direction. And that's everything.